All right, we're back. I I'm noticing a pattern where after the first Rumble match, it just does that. I kind of find that annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but aside from that, we're back for part two. There's Sly and Carmelita, and of course, I'm gonna share this or get my pop out chat done. And before I forget, now there is some news. Let's see. Same thing happened with me when I had the gauntlet match. Yeah, I'm just thankful though that it finished. So it's not like it happened in the middle and then I would have to like if it happened towards the end, I'd have just taken the like if we got down to our final four, I'd have just made a four-way match. It wouldn't have been a bad thing, but still. And welcome back, Crushing Kelly. Now, there is some news as far as the Intercontinental Championship match. So, while Speranza Dancy has added her name, there is one change, and to the person who this concerns, may I make this announcement? I know I asked for it behind the scenes, but I may as well ask on it. And also, Against All Odds, what's up? Well, in part one, well, this being part two. All right, so Empress Alicia has decided to step down and give her mother the Intercontinental Championship match instead, and she didn't have to do this, but she did, and I gotta say, well, that was very kind of you, and I think Grand Empress or rather Jennifer's going to be very happy about it. But yeah, great to see Odds there. How you doing, man? And before I forget, I'll wait a little bit before continuing. But so one match is done. We still have one more match to finish in terms of the card, and I will finalize it. Hey, I'm doing pretty well. I'm sorry that I haven't made most of the shows, outside of maybe an appearance here or there. But yeah, work is kicking my ass, is what it is. So it's not like I can freely come in and slouch on work. So can't do that. Oh, not a problem, Alicia. Can I be booked in another match? But, hmm. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Where would I do? Um, another match. Well, I guess the only other match I could put you in that's not the Intercontinental title match would be the match that includes Maddie Sabin, although I'm not sure if you want to do that. But if you do, let me know. That would be for the Blue Toad Wrestling Women's United States Championship. Uh, as as an example, though. All right. Let me just get my pop out chat. Okay. But if you don't mind, I'll do it. Okay. Oh, all right. That's a fair point there. But as it stands, it will still be Maddie and Amethyst Flames the champion. But if Maddie's okay with it, I'll add you. All right. Now let's get to our next match. And of course, this will be the same concept, except now it's the men. Okay, so all right, so Drawman is all right. So Drawman's good. I'll to keep him. And then Damian Richards already has a match. And then Sly says, Alicia, I sent you a message on Discord. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so let's go to our custom superstars, starting with the letter R. Alright, so Ryo, as... For those who don't know, you may be thinking, well, wait a minute, how did Ryo become the champion? Well, he won the championship on NWA, and of course, this was that match was booked between him and Drawman, and Ryo was able to beat him on that night. And as a result, it's now going to be Ryo taking on Atticus Black. I'm not sure how Atticus will react to that, but there you go. Hands Patty and Emma envelope with tickets for them to join on their spa trip, I think it would be. Oh, to go rafting. Oh, yeah, that's also good, too. All right, so Sean Sanders already has a match. Let me see. Does Sly have a match? No, Sly does not have a match, so I'll put him in. And I still have Spike Ryan's old look, but I'm not going to put him in this match. And plus, he already has a match, so I don't think he'll mind sitting this one out. Let's see. Tumora Tagaya. Let's get him. And then Wally has a match, although I'm not sure if Wally's in the chat. Let's see. William Styles is also going to be at the show. But, of course, I'm going to start with those who haven't a match yet. So obviously AJ's in the main event. Let's see. Alexander Richards, surprisingly, he doesn't have a match. And neither does the amazing Arkham. And then I'll put Atticus on standby in case. And let's see. Okay, so Azrael doesn't have a match. I'll put him in. And then let's see, Blade Charge. Okay, maybe Blade Charge. I'll hold off on him and Blaze McCoy. Let's see. Yeah, Captain Danger and Brandon. Can't forget him. Let's see, Danny Wells. I thought you were going to the spa with Kelly and the girls. Oh. Let's see, we got Danny Wells. Yeah, Danny. And then we have Dragonheart. And then Dragonheart Jr. has a match. Eddie Ward, Edward Elvis, JW. And then, of course, Jamar. I did see him early in the show, but it was in part 1. And then I have Jesse Jackhammer. Oh, obviously, I can't forget Jose. I'll put Jesse on standby for now. And then Joshua. Well, actually, I'll give Joshua a break since he's dealing with a real-life issue, so I'll give him a break. Let's see. Oh, well, here's somebody you'll like, Patty. Your man, Kaiser Hart. Yep, Kaiser Hart's going to be in this one. But also, for Diamond Sky, she's not going to like this. It's, quote-unquote, the ho-ho's man, I guess. And then, let's see, maybe, Matt Storm, he can be in it. And so can Louis. Maybe Mike Wasson, yeah. Okay. All right, now I can go through who I haven't gone through yet. Oh yeah, Wally. Wally can be in it. Blade Charge. And Blaze McCoy. And the other Blaze. And Clinton. Okay. So, all right. So now all that is left is, let's see. I don't know if AJ wants to be in the match. I mean, if he does, I know Damien's gonna want to be in it. And then there's also the fact that, oh yeah, Jesse Jackhammer. I almost forgot about Jesse Jackhammer. How absolutely stupid of me. Okay. Let's see. Is there anybody in the chat that wants, or any dudes in the chat that want to be in this? So we're now at that point where if anyone wants to volunteer, they can. But you got to let me know. Oh, or let me check the chat in the pop-out chat. There we go. No volunteers? I'll give about a minute or so. I know that not everyone can make it, but and I expected that, but anyway. Oh, the ultimate goal, the one who wins gets to face off for the men's Intercontinental Championship. The last match was to fill in one more spot for the women's, but for the men's, the winner gets to face off one-on-one with Peter Griffin. So that's what this is for. To answer your question. Oh. If I know Damien, he'll probably be like, yeah, that's the Mora Tagaya. Aww. Well, all right. I guess Patty wants to go to the retreat, the spa retreat. But if I know Damien, he'll be like, all right, AJ, you're not going to get in, or you're not going to win this match if I have anything to say. Because, hey, I know that's exactly how he would do it. That's how he would do it, knowing him. And I think the only other person who said he didn't mind was Spike Ryan, even though he's wearing his old getup. Alright. I'm down for Patty and Emma joining us, guy. Aw. And, alright, so Spike Ryan was the last person to get in. Alright, cool. But at least Damien coming in, if AJ's in, makes sense just for the fact of the storyline. So now the question is, who's going to win it? Is AJ going to get in and possibly win an opportunity at the Intercontinental title? Or is Damien going to take it from him? Or who else is going to take it? There's Jen. And of course, Jen is going to have a match on the show, or on the main card, I should say, for a shot at the world title. But what's with the hoodie? Oh, let me just double check. Okay, cool. But yeah, great to see you there, Jen. All right, we're good now. All right. So, may the best man win. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it turned out that you were the last person to enter. I mean, I could have put myself in, but I was like, well, if it turned out you were the second to last, I would have been like, all right, I'll put myself in. But thankfully, I don't have to. Not to say I wasn't willing to do it, but I didn't want to give myself a shot unless it was to fill out the numbers. So, well, there's no guarantee you'll get number 30, and even if you get it, there's no guarantee that you'll win. But that's what makes this match very unpredictable.
Now, the two superstars that drew number 1.
Though it does give you the best chance to win, I will say that.
Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
All right, who is first?
Introducing the participants.
Well,
First,
the former Blue Toad Wrestling World Champion.
At 215 pounds, Mr. Amazing, the Dragon Heart.
So, of course, Dragonheart lost the championship back to Drawerman. Hey, Captain Danger, what's up, man? Was watching part 1 only a little bit. Yeah, and then, of course, and then it crapped out, so I had to make part 2. And then Patty says, hi, Captain. But who will start with Dragonheart?
Introducing the individual
Making his last appearance in that Judgment Day outfit. So yeah, get a good look, because you'll not see that again. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. That's the only thing I hate about, doing it out of universe mode. Because at least in universe mode, it shows the names, but it doesn't show the faces. So that's the only thing I don't like about this game. But, it is what it is, though. That being said, though, for Spike Ryan, he ended up with the last number drawn, and what was left, he drew number 2. All right, match underway. And now, of course, using that aggression that is evident ever since Judgment Day took him out, or tried to take him out. Street trash. Well, I guess that's one thing he'll agree with, is that it is street trash. Although one person that comes from a corporation is Asriel Black, who is, of course, the brother of Atticus, and despite being brothers, they are at the heads of 2 different factions. with Azrael being at the head of Chaos and Anarchy Corporation. But if nothing else, Spike Ryan, they taught you a very valuable lesson not to do, and that is to stab your friends in the back, which is what you did, but now it happened to you, and you've heard the expression, you would cry too if it happened to you. Dun, 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 dun. And as that happens, here's another former world champion in Blade Charge, the owner and proprietor of Valkyries of Wrestling. I forgot to mention that Azrael is the owner and proprietor of Chaos Regional Wrestling. Oh, I'm sorry, Anarchy Pro Wrestling, my bad. Chaos Regional Wrestling is owned by Atticus. 5-star champion. Well, here's a guy that is a part of the Dragon family and is also the father of Violet, who we saw in part 1. Alexander Richards. Although gets caught from behind and dropped with a neck breaker. And number 6 is Blaze McCoy, the owner and proprietor of LTD. But then Blade Charge gets a hold of Blaze McCoy, despite the fact that both these guys come from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh, but now Blade Charge going after Ryan for the first time. I think this is the first time that those two have ever locked up. And number 7, well, Diamond Sky, I know you don't like this guy as much as you don't like his girl. And also, and of course, Captain Danger was the catalyst for bringing the Shield back together again. And, well, out goes Alexander Richards, much to the chagrin of Diamond Sky as well as Violet Rose Richards. And number 8 is Eddie Ward. And, of course, let's not forget the long-standing history that he and Kelly Mavericks have had, as Eddie is the Matt Hardy of this whole thing, whereas Kelly is, well, Kelly Mavericks is the edge of this whole thing, as Spike Ryan gets eliminated. I didn't even see who eliminated him. But he's out. Although, of course, he already has his hands full with Dragonheart. And, of course, Kelly Mavericks going after Blaze McCoy after being forced to wear a diaper at one point. Yes, he was forced to wear a diaper. But then goes right back to Eddie Ward. And a suplex. Well, Patty, here is your man, Kaiser Hart. But then the other Kelly Mavericks goes right after him, but may end up regretting that decision. Oh, but then cousin Dragonheart goes after him, or maybe they're brothers. I'm not sure, but they act a lot like brothers in many ways. And then, oh, and a low blow right to Kaiser Hart. I didn't see that. Well, Kaiser Hart will not be having any kids tonight, so sorry about that, Patty. But at least you can then blame Mavericks for that. Oh, Azrael Black got you. Okay. Although I don't think it had anything to do with, you know, working for his brother, because, well, you know, really can't blame the actions of a family member for the actions of another family member. Violet, sweetie, I'm here. It looks like the two Cuzzos are fighting each other. And now, Wally. And of course, Wally is always a threat to win these matches. On the part because I can make him get that pain. Oh, Kelly Mavericks, yeah, I can see that. Although Kaiserheart manages to stay in. I mean, and then of course you have two guys. I mean, you have Blaze McCoy, who is big and strong enough to take on Wally. But then Azrael thrown over the top and eliminated by Blade Charge. As Azrael Black eliminated by a former world champion in Blade Charge. Not to mention another former world champion in Wally. 5 times, by the way. Oh, but now Kelly Mavericks going after Blaze. Again, Blaze ended up having Kelly wear a diaper. All because he lost a match, and he lost a match. And Kaiserheart eliminating Eddie Ward. So, unfortunately, Eddie will not get much of a chance to get his hands on Mavericks. And for a moment, I thought Kaiserheart was in trouble, but he stayed in. Oh, but then goes after Mavericks. I guess he didn't like getting hit down there. And Wally, Wally got back in. And as that happens, Ram is up next. Well, here comes another member of the SWO. In fact, if I had to guess, the SWO might be the entity to beat. And a monkey flip onto Wally. And Dragonheart, who has been in since the beginning. Well, here comes another member of SWO. So now SWO is in the match. 3 men strong. And as that happens, Kelly Mavericks eliminated by Dragonheart, and then Ram using his horns to ram out Kaiserheart. Jamar eliminating Dragonheart, and Ram eliminating Blade Charge. But, yep, Mavericks is gone, but there's still 4 men in there. And Jamar gets eliminated by his own guy. I know it's every man for themselves, but come on, guys. Obviously, this wouldn't favor Blaze, but the fact is, it is every man for themselves. And Wally, well, he tried to throw him out, but he didn't. And, oh, here is Captain Danger, the 4th and final member of the SWO. And immediately greeted by his own man. Well, out goes Blaze. And out goes Wally. Wow, the NWO explode, or SWO explode, I should say. Only by virtue of the fact that, you know, the last 2 members are the only members in the ring. Well, here comes another member of the Anarchy and in the Chaos and Anarchy Corporation. No hard feelings. Yeah. I remember when Remnant and Beat were tag team champions. In the SWO? What? Well, here comes a newcomer in Jesse Jackhammer. We saw him in the King of the Ring match against Spike Ryan, and in which he forced Spike Ryan to tap out. And then Jesse Jackhammer was left his feet and crashed and burned there. Right now, Jesse Jackhammer trying to make waves. But on a side note, I hope you guys like the logos on the side to include other feds. And number, I think it was 16, I think, it was Sly. Sly Cooper, the only member of the DWO, the Diamond World Order, to not have a match, so that's why he's in this. Oh, he was 16. Okay, I'm sorry. And number 17 is Tomora Dagaya. So, Great Scott. And Tomora, dropped on his tailbone. Although, oh yeah, I forgot. That's right, he's a wolf. So he does have a tail. And then getting stomped on was JW. And obviously, if you're Sly, the last thing you want to do is let up. I mean, the man is a barroom brawler. But so is this guy, another member of the Chaos and Anarchy Corporation, Killshot Matt Storm. So the leader's out, but you still have two of his top henchmen. And one of them tried to eliminate Sly Cooper. And now Sly Cooper looking to turn the tables. Nope, not quite. And Tomora using his speed and kicks to take out Ram and take him out by his hooves. Except he got hooved himself by Killshot. And now we have Mike Watson, who is yet another member of the Chaos and Anarchy Corporation. So now you got three members of them in there. I mean, you got three members of Azrael Black's group. Well, out goes Captain Danger, the Wolf Knight of Osaka. Well, Captain Danger forced out. Well, that just leaves Ram for the SWO. And Jesse almost eliminated a member of Chaos and Anarchy's JW. And Ram is eliminated thanks to JW. So now you have three members in there and three non-members. I mean, if Chaos and Anarchy are going to win this, I mean, definitely they got to team up, and they got to team up to eliminate everybody else. So, and one of them happens to be Tomora. In one way, yes, that you could say that, absolutely. Oh, well, here comes a member of the Knights of Arkham, Louis Lepanquer. Of course, you have Lord Louis, and he's a lord in nobility, not in deity. And now you got two members of the Chaos and Anarchy Corporation fighting each other. But then again, these guys love to fight, even if it's each other. And number 21 is Brandon Cuevas. And whoa, what the hell? Did you see that? What happened with Matt Storm and Louis? Well, out goes Sly thanks to Mike Watson. And Mike Watson staying in. Meanwhile, Brandon just going after anybody who was closest to him. And a spear onto Louis, but then Brandon goes right after Mike Watson. Yes, you are correct. I think I already said it, but I said yes, you're correct. Well, here's a member of the Outcasts going after another member. But really, it's just to win the match and to also make sure that AJ doesn't win. But he also manages to make sure that Brandon doesn't win either. Though I imagine Damien was expecting AJ to come in early, but that's not the case. He lucked out. But up next is Arkham, though. AJ has still yet to come in. So now you have two members of the Knights of Arkham now. And Louis manages to stay in, and so does Jesse Jackhammer. And one of the members of the Chaos and Anarchy Corporation, in JW, eliminating his own guy, Mike Wasson. Well, that should be a sigh of relief for the rest of the field, although you can't overlook the Knights of Arkham. And another member almost got eliminated had it not been for Arkham inadvertently. Well, that was really nice of you, Ryan, to give a fist bump for Sly. But also in the ring is Clinton. Oh, and then taken out by Louis. I guess Louis wanted to protect his master, so to speak, Arkham. And of course, AJ has still yet to enter. Although, wait a minute, Louis... Oh, and Arkham inadvertently saved by Jesse Jackhammer. But that's not going to stop Louis from eliminating his master, which he did. Well, you know how Damien's not thinking straight. He only has revenge and glory on his mind. Well, here's Blaze, B-L-A-Z-E, and Double J, Jesse Jackhammer, eliminated thanks to Matt Storm. Killshot gets one on Jesse Jackhammer. All right, set up on the ropes is Clinton. Clinton goes over, but he does not touch the ground, and he gets right back in. And JW thrown over, but he saved himself. Aww. Here, be careful, Uncle AJ. Nope, it's not yet. It's Danny Wells. And of course we saw his sis, Laura, and out goes Blaze, B-L-A-Z-E. Aw. Or welcome to the Shield's locker room. Aw. And now Damien goes right after Louis. Oh, but here comes Louis' tag team partner, his regular tag team partner, Sir Edward Elvis. But Damien's still in. Oh, now the Knights of Arkham go after each other, but only broken up by Damien. Well, that's gratitude for you. Oh, but now JW has a hold of Louis, and Louis eliminated. So with Louis eliminated, now the CNA Corporation are still the entity to beat. They have two guys, whereas everybody else is on their own. Oh, here's AJ! Oh my goodness, is AJ going to get his hands on him, or is he going to have to fight somebody else to get to him? Oh, but nope, JW gets in his way. And he drops him. Uh-oh, now Damien's got a hold on him. Oh, for a little bit, though. But now AJ's like, all right, get in my way and I'll drop you. The McCleary cutter, or the horseshoe cutter, or the Clinton cutter. Well, I'll just go with that. Onto Matt Storm, and Matt gets thrown out by Clinton. Meanwhile, AJ disposes of Danny Wells. It might just come down to that one-on-one confrontation before their main event match. But then here comes Drawer Man, who is removed from losing the World Championship, and probably would have been and would not be in this match had it not been for the fact that he lost. And oh, wait a minute. Is this what I think? Is whoever number 30 is going to be going to actually happen? Well, now Lord Louis goes after AJ, but he's just going after who's closest to him. And now Edward, well, he tried to eliminate AJ, but gets countered. But there's still one more to go. And then a crossroads onto Danny Wells. Number 30 is Jose Blanco. And now Jose is in. And JW eliminated by Damien. All right, so now we're down to our final 7. Drawer Man thrown over the top, but inadvertently saved by Edward Elvis. Oh, but now Damien gets his hands on AJ, and a lung blower, or a gut buster, if you will. But then he gets caught by Danny Wells and gets one of his own. And then a spin kick onto AJ that takes him out by Drawer Man, although he's still in the ring. Well, we're down to the final 6. We're down to our final 6. We're down to Clinton, Drawer Man, Danny Wells, Jose, Edward Elvis, and AJ. And AJ's like, get off me. Oh, but then inadvertently say, oh! Oh, then spat in the face was Edward Elvis by Clinton. Clinton inadvertently saving AJ. And I believe Damien got eliminated by Danny Wells. If anyone saw who eliminated Damien, let me know. But now the guy that AJ wanted to get his hands on is gone. Now all he has to do is focus on winning the match. And for the other guys to go after AJ and each other. Although it looks like Danny Wells is going after Drawer Man. And Clinton gets eliminated by Jose. Yeah, that's kind of what it reduced to, Atticus. And Shattered Dreams onto Jose. Shoulder tackle. But then AJ goes right after Danny Wells. Let go of me, Jose. I'm done with you. Well, one person that didn't let go was Drawer Man. Someone who AJ has not been able to beat. And Jose stayed in. But now it looks like, I think they're going to double team Danny Wells. And now AJ going to look to eliminate Drawer Man. And Jose gets eliminated himself by Danny Wells. And what's Danny Wells going to do? Is he going to break it up or is he going to help? Or no, he's just going to stand there. Now we're down to our final three. So despite having the best number, I mean, he ran into Danny Wells. What can I say? Danny is all perked up, if you get my drift. But then goes after Drawer Man with the crossface. Drawer Man tapping out, but you can't lose by tapping out. I mean, you can tap out all you want, but you can't lose that way. And AJ, nope. Danny Wells saved himself and prevented himself from getting eliminated by AJ, who got busted open. I didn't see how he got busted open. But then Drawer Man gets a hold of AJ. And the, what was it? The Dragon Twist Cutter. And he throws out AJ. And once again, Drawer Man just has his number. Although Drawer Man making a mistake, you don't turn your back on Danny Wells. I've been in the ring with Danny Wells long enough to know you never turn your back on him. But instead, he turns the tables, and it's Drawer Man who gets to fight Peter Griffin for the Intercontinental Championship instead. But however, AJ will get his chance to fight Damian Shelley and settle their feud once and for all. But I have a feeling that as far as AJ and Drawer Man are concerned, that feud between them, even though it's not as intense and not as spiteful as AJ and Damian Shelley, there's still a good amount of heat between those two, albeit from a pure in-ring standpoint. And of course, Jose, being the sore loser that he is, takes out Drawer Man, but that doesn't change the fact that Drawer Man will get the opportunity to fight Peter Griffin. Well, AJ sometimes you do that too. And I'm just saying that just out of character. But on the other hand, Damien has done that too. So I can see how that feud got to where it is, like, out of character though. Well, that's going to settle the final match card. I will post that after the show. I got about give or take an hour. So what I'm going to do is go to my bonus match list. If you want a bonus match, I'll put you on. But whether I get to you or not, that's another story entirely. But the way I'm going to do this is, actually, before I do that, let's take care of the elephant in the room first and foremost. Oh, well, actually, I already have you on the list there, AJ. From Violet. Wait, Violet. Yeah, I'll put Violet in there. Jen is still there. Awesome. I uploaded my updated shield. Okay. I already have you, Diamond Sky. I just need to put Violet. That is if the stupid pen works. Thank you. All right. Well, anyway, what I'm doing is I'm going over to my universe and deleting your old one. And then... Oh. And Rose and Lily. Well, Jose, on one hand, you had the match. You had the match. All you had to do was not use it up before the show, and now you did, and now you're pretty much off the show. Not because I say so, but because, well, and the almighty, the almighty pen. It pales in comparison to the mighty Quinn. Come all without, come all within. You ain't saying nothing like the mighty Quinn. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm getting rid of the old Spike Ryan. Team up with the twins. All right. Well, if time permits. Oh yeah, let me put Jen on the Jen Wolverine on the list, or Gen W, to avoid confusion with Gen C or Jen Corso. But yeah, there's the mighty Quinn. You might as well get rid of Sarah and Damien while you're at it. What do you mean? So now Jose wants to call the shots. Well, doesn't work like that. For their updates. And Triple Beats here. All right, cool. For their updates. Oh. Well, I'm mainly doing this just so I can may as well do it with Damien while I'm at it. Oh yeah, and then Captain Danger said he had one. Oh, before I do anything else, especially with with factions and all that stuff. I mean, it was easier to do with Spike Ryan, given that. Okay, Judgment Day. Yeah, I'll disband the team. So anytime I have to take out somebody or update their look and they're in a team, Oh, no, no, I don't want to disband them. I just want to edit them. So what I have to do is delete the member in question. I'll gladly put up one of my titles against him. Oh, let's see. Oh, let me put Atticus on the list there. And then I have to also do this with the other. I'm in the shield. Oh, well, you know what? I'll have to set up that after I get your new look, or and after the show. Oh, right. Let me get rid of, or let me replace him with Finn. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. In this case, it's removing JD and Carlito. I mean, they're still together. It's just now it's just those three as a loose faction. Okay. Uh, who else had one? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta go to Mythic Elite. Alright, so... Oh, wait a minute! I forgot that... Yeah, of course. I just remember that Sarah is one half of a team, but... Hmm... I guess I'll have... Tiffany be in that spot for the moment. And lastly, Desolation. There we go. Let me swap out over here. So that way, when I get the new versions of the characters, or updates, I should say, I don't have to completely start over with their existing factions. That was a lesson that I had to learn the hard way, out of character. Okay. And then it was Sarah. Okay, cool. Oh, to get your... I always put someone as a placeholder before I delete old characters. Oh, I was gonna get your new look there, Captain, but I had to take you out of the SWO, or your old look out of the SWO. Where's Patty and Bowsette in DWO Nova? Wait, what? Wait, are they not in there? Oh, see, they're right there, right there. Oh, you don't have a new... Oh, I thought you did have a new look. Well, good thing you told me, but I thought for a moment that you did. All right, I'll put you back in there, Captain Danger. And then reinstate Captain in the roster though. Okay. Alright, now to go delete the old looks and bring in the new ones. But you are getting to see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that you normally or otherwise wouldn't get to see. Oh, thank you, Jamar. I appreciate it, though. Oh, see, I wasn't. I didn't read that. So they will need to have their overall raised up. All right. Well, I'll have to do that off camera then. Okay. Damian Richards, Sarah, and Spike. Although, actually, I don't think the overalls will be much of a... It won't take long to probably fix that. Under any other circumstance, like if obviously if this was on the day of the show, I'd have been like, all right, we'll have to do it after the show, since I already got most of the booking done. But since this is before it, cool. Now we just gotta wait for the thing to load. All right, cool. All right, back to this. All right, so now let's get the brand new looks. And thankfully, I do have you guys favored it, so it's not like I will have to search for it extensively. All right, let's see. I think that's their... That's the new Shield look. I think I have a new version of Brandon. If not, let me put him up. Oh, well. Well, in this case, in the case of Brandon, I'll have to get him another time. But obviously for Spike Ryan, it would just be weird of him not to have the new Shield look, just for that. Okay. Oh, and also, apparently, I think this is what Alicia meant when she had a heel persona. Oh, okay. And then I want to say that these are the new versions of each of them. Let's take a good look at them. Oh, I love the new outfit, but I also like the classic one, or the default one. But it's also kind of cool that Sarah Richards also cosplays. One time she cosplayed as Raven from Teen Titans. I do remember that. Oh, not a problem, Crushing Kelly. And I saw that you were doing your show, but I was at work. Work is like, oh, out of character. This is out of character. Like I was working on my projects or my workload, and at one point I almost fainted, like dead. I'm serious, no diddy. I I almost fainted. Had I not taken a break, I probably would have fainted fainted like. But I was on the verge of fainting. This is what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, had I not taken a break, I probably would have done so. And let's see. Okay, so he's got a new alternate look. It looks like a cross between Doctor Doom, Reptile from Mortal Kombat, and maybe a bit of the classic evil Green Ranger or something. Damien's was more so moveset. Oh. All right. I just wanted to get those particular things out of the way, but I figured, all right, I'll help Atticus Black. I mean, after all, Atticus was the one who came up with the Royal Retribution name in the first place, so uh, so oh yeah, I forgot. Green Goblin, is that you? Yeah, it kind of does look like the Green Goblin a little bit. Yeah, especially the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. All right, finally we got him. We finally got him. Thankfully, I could just work on the stables from behind the scenes after this. But the important thing was to get their new look. So yeah, because you gave them a look. All right, let me just edit the overalls, and then we can finally get to our first Alex Ross. I mean, I know who Bob Ross is, but who's Alex Ross? Oh wait, uh, he plays the Green Goblin in some of the later installments, right? All right, let me get. And Damien looks like does he have? I noticed he has a lot of red on his eyes. Did he not get enough sleep or something? Of course, that last part's a joke. So yeah, I might have to look up Alex Ross's Green Goblin. This is a good time to go get snacks and water or whatever other drinks you want to get. But I apologize for this, but I figure just nip it in the bud and get it over with. Or I can... Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely you can send me a pic of it. Alright, thankfully I'm almost done with this one. And let's get Sarah. There we go. Alright, so if I was to look at the list... Oh, yes, I would like to continue. If I was to look at the list, I have Arkham, Leo... first available name would be Diamond Sky, because I haven't seen Leo in the chat. And obviously Arkham's probably asleep right now. I mean, even though I did send him part 1, I'll have to send him part 2 not long after. Okay. Hmm. Well, he... Oh, so he's an artist. Okay. Hmm. Well, actually, you know what? I'll have to do... No, no. I may as well do it before I forget, because I've been forgetting so much, especially with the work I've been getting, but that's another story for another time. And... Oh, okay. Well, she already has it. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, not a problem, Jen. Okay. fact, anybody who has their name on. If I don't get to you, or if said person's not here, we'll always save it, so it's all good. All right. Well, that's it for editing and all that. So now we can finally get to our first match, and I believe I did see Diamond Sky in the chat. So, Diamond Sky, are you there? All right. All right. So now we can start our bonus matches, or as many as we can possibly fit before I have to stop. All right. So, Diamond Sky, you are up first as the first available name on the list. Or the first name on the list that's available in the chat, I should say, excuse me. So what is the match that you are going to have? Oh! I'm not sure if Patty Chase is in the chat, but if she is... Okay. Well, all right. Well, I can't even talk. A custom match of it. And it will be in an MMA match. Well, Patty, you're going to get your shot at Diamond Sky's championship, and I guess a good place to go to. Let's go back to the Royal Retribution Arena to get a better look at it. And also, Patty, originally I was going to get you a new look, but then I was like, well, maybe I can just give you one myself. So, of course, your default look, I finally remembered to take the jacket off, and that way you could show off to Kaiser Hart your new look. Now, I kept your original one, but then I made you a new one, and it was based on Dragonheart's version of you, your dragon version. Albeit I had to borrow from Kasumi and Dragonheart RX's outfits in order to give you this. So, what do you think of the look? And if not, I can always change it or revert back to your original persona. I'm fine with that either way. Let me just get Diamond Sky, though. But yeah, this one I did myself. I just had to base it off of that look. And finally, Diamond Sky, do you want your default or your Queen of the Fairies outfit? Oh, you like it? Awesome. I like how Patty looked on 2K22. Yeah, she was very successful with that look, obviously. I mean, she was world champion at the time. Okay. And and before I forget, all right, cool. There we go. All right, so we have Diamond Sky with her match. But yeah, I apologize for the wait between this and the last match that we had, but for the purposes of storyline and for the fact that I wanted to give thanks to Atticus for helping me come up with the Royal Retribution name, because, you know, after all, I honestly didn't know what to call it. So I got to give him props for that, out of character and in character to an extent.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Women's Ultra-Violent Fighting Championship.
And then AJ in the chat says, "Hey Atticus, can I message you on Skype?" I don't think TJ will let me bring a cannon to blow the roof off. I see. But I think she meant it figuratively. And oh! Well, if anyone can wear the queen, if anyone can wear that robe, it's got to be Patty. And there she is. I mean, does she not wear, and by she I mean Patty, not wear this much better than, say, Charlotte Flair? Oh, wait. That should be obvious. And then Captain's like, badass Patty. I'm not even going to read that, Jose. But there you see Patty. And now we have the Queen of the Fairies. The WWE Women's Champion, as well as the UFC Championship. And that's just among the belts that she has coming down to the ring. I mean, there's a number of other ones. Ow. Well, thankfully it was an Amy Rose hammer, so it didn't... Well, or rather a toy hammer. We have children here. Yeah, absolutely. And there it is, the UFC Championship.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, the Queen, Patty Chase. And her opponent from Dallas, Texas, the Women's Ultra-Violent Fighting Champion and the WWE Women's Champion, Diamond Sky.
Understandable, Spike. Well, and this will also, be a litmus test in the sense that Diamond Sky's going to be in 2 matches, whereas Patty will be in the will be part of the 4 Queens title match, given their status as former champions. But tonight they will be facing off against each other, whereas in that match, the 4 Queens title match, they will be teaming up. AJ, are you serious? I mean, don't get me wrong, Patty's not a bad choice, but that's your sister, damn it. And now, Diamond Sky trying to rearrange the arm of Patty. And now Patty trying to get back up, but Patty... Well, of course, because Well, because you do appreciate your sis, though. And now Jose smacks AJ for that. It's fun. She does it to you. and then of course the Superwoman punch, or the Lana Lay punch. That's what we'll call it. The Lana Lay punch. But then a Dragon Screw, as Patty, given that she's the old queen of Lana Lay, has also married into the Dragon family. Now is put into the Sky Bar. Oh, you know what I forgot? I am so sorry. I forgot to put the HUD on for this match. There we go. So far, nobody has gotten a point yet, but Patty in a bit of trouble, so she'll have to find a way to turn this around or it's over. And hits the Diamond Clash. That's it. I had a bit of a brain fart, folks. Oh, but then Patty turns it around and delivers a spear. Oh, the Fairy Breaker? Okay, so that's what it's called. All right. The Fairy Breaker, but instead it's the spear that gives Patty the lead. And now the tables have turned, and now Diamond Sky's going to have to turn this around. And now Patty looking to finish the job. But obviously Patty's not just going to concede very easily. I mean, Patty has been on a bit of a losing streak. She broke it last time, so it's... Help me! Well, Patty can't help you since she's with Diamond Sky in the ring. And Patty just waiting for Diamond Sky to get up. But at the same time, she is regaining health. Patty, are you going to do something? Or is Diamond Sky going to do anything? Oh, shoot. Hang on a moment. Let's see. Can I... Yeah, it could be soft lock. No? Hang on. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. I was able to wake up Diamond Sky. There we go. Got it. Oh, wow!
Here is your winner, and new.
Well, Patty was waiting for Diamond Sky to get up. She got up, but only to get met with a boot. And Patty is finally a champion, but had to kick Diamond Sky's head off to do it. So, yeah, had that not worked, I would have done what, KK does, but thankfully I didn't have to, thank goodness. But for Patty, she is now the new UFC champion. I'll be interested to see if Diamond Sky challenges for it again, or if someone else is going to step up to Patty. So congratulations to Patty. Hopefully we'll get a word from her. But Patty, oh, there's Patty. Although Diamond Sky's is not gonna take her eye off the other prizes, especially given that she is in the Intercontinental Championship match. Okay. Let's see. Arkham, Leo, Azrael. Let's see who else is in the chat. I haven't seen Primetime. Let's see. I did see, not Tomora himself, but rather his family. I'm not sure if Tomora is going to make his appearance, but he is on the list, though. And then Wally, I saw him in part 1, but I haven't seen him since then. And then the next person is AJ. And then Diamond Sky says to Patty, keep that title warm for me, Patty. So Patty will become the new champion. And obviously Diamond Sky's held that title for... Oh, actually, yours is after AJ's. According to the list anyway, or at least those who are in the chat. So AJ is the first, is the... of the ones who are on the top of the list, AJ's at the top. That's in the chat, but AJ, your match is up first, and then after that, Carmelita. Lest any of the people that are listed beforehand show up, but AJ, you are up next. Who is the hardcore champion? All right. So yeah, Carmelita will be up next, barring anybody who is on the list that comes back, including Tomora. All right, let's see. Hardcore champion. But I think I want to keep it for a while. I don't blame you. Oh, Ryan. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. Ryan was on the list, but then he got, I think it was one of the last matches. I'll put you on the list there, Ryan. I'm just hoping that with the time allotted, which there's Louis Levanquer. So Louis Levanquer is the hardcore champion. I don't know if you want to fight him. I mean, seeing as you guys haven't really had any history with one another, but we'll see. Got a little gas. Well, oh yeah, there we go. Well, since Louis hasn't defended the championship in a while, you may challenge for it. In fact, I think... Oh, yeah, that's right. SmackDown 2002 was among the last shows to have had the Hardcore Championship. Or actually, no, it was actually Raw 2002, because it was retired on that show. So, you can challenge him in any kind of match, just so long as you can use weapons, like, say, a casket or an ambulance... Extreme Rules, ladder, table, Hell in a Cell, a cage match, even though you barely ever use the cage, a TLC match, a Falls Count Anywhere, a Last Man Standing, or No Holds Barred. I have a couple more under custom, though. Oh, Extreme Rules, alright. Yeah, they never should, although I think I understand kind of... It you know, let's see, AJ. Of course, I have a feeling that Louis is going to be like, oh, Spike, she told a joke. Oh. And oh yeah, that's right. Charles Robinson, he was there when when the Hardcore Championship was still in play. Okay. Put the match up there. I'll include a guitar and let me see. And then I'll put in a shovel. How about that? Yeah, that is funny there, Diamond Sky. All right, here we go. So AJ will challenge the hardcore champion, Louis Levanquer. And of course, Louis hasn't defended this title ever since he won it in that matchup where by finishing when he finished, he actually finished with the hardcore title instead of actually, beating somebody to win it. But he ended up as champion nonetheless, though. However, he now gets to take on AJ, someone who has held that title. In fact, he and Chris Frost definitely brought some prestige to that title. However, it has been dormant for Louis? Oh, I think you must say Louis. Spelled Lewis. He gets a shot at any of your titles. Well, I mean, of course he is one of Arkham's guys, so I would probably have to ask his owner, Arkham, for that. But as it is, we'll see what Louis can do against a former world champion. So, next up will be Carmelita. Of course, being that I still have to go to work tomorrow, I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can, as much as time allows me to. You have a mixed tag match planned for you. Well, we'll see if we can get to it. If not, that's all right. We'll keep you on the list, buddy. Yeah, I added you to the list not long before Ryan, though. So you're on the list there, Jose. Am I the King's Crown? Yeah, you still have that championship, AJ, but you'll be defending that championship now that you're since you're still in the tournament. Well, technically you haven't had a match yet by virtue of having a first round bye, but no, you'll be defending that championship in the King of the Ring as much as its Queen's Crown counterpart will be. I mean, ultimately, whoever wins the tournament will have possession of that championship, or whoever ends up beating the champion, which would be you. But we'll see what happens, though. But yeah, you still have the title as it stands. But you have a couple of other championships too, so I would probably pick something like the North American Championship or even the United States title. But of course you have Louis. Now he does come from, I forget if it's Baton Rouge or New Orleans, but he does come from Louisiana. And he does speak he does speak Louisiana French, if you will. But here it is, the Hardcore Championship. And like I said, Raw was the last show to feature a Hardcore Championship match. Oh, New Orleans? All right, so he's from New Orleans. All right.
Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 219 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the
All right, so there you have AJ.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Louis Vachon.
All right, here we go. Fight underway. And while normally Louis would be the small guy, the smaller man, he gets a rare size advantage over AJ, but never discredit or discount AJ. I mean, he is a giant slayer. Oh, well, your what is it? Your understudy, Tomora's on the list. If you can let Tomora know that he's on the list, he was on the list before AJ, but AJ got to it. But no, if you can get Tomora, he's on the list, and he's on the list. So if you can get him, he'll have a match. Can't even talk. And then Atticus, of course, is towards the end of the list, but whether I get to him or not, that's another story. Although, oh, there he is. All right, well, then you'll be up next then. Ooh, nice thrust kick there onto AJ. Of course, AJ has to be careful not to take too much punishment before his match against Damian. And now Louis going to try to take him to Suplex City Witches. And so far the match has stayed in the ring, which I'm really surprised by. 1, 2, no. And anyway, how's everything going there, Tomora? I mean, we saw you in that Royal Rumble match, and you did pretty well. But now AJ making certain that Louis does not use that chair. Awesome. And is going to try to bend his body in a way it's not supposed to bend. And now AJ off the ropes. Nope. And then, oh, wait a minute. Nice counter there by Louis. And then another punch to the back. And what's he? Oh, now goes for the new quarter handle. 2, no. Oh, the French quarter drop. That's what he calls it. I'm sorry. But now he's going to set up the chair into the corner. Off the ropes. Leapfrog. Duck underneath. And, oh, nice ricochet of a power slam on AJ. And then using the hands on AJ. Back elbow, though, by AJ. Why wouldn't I? What, exist? Well, no, I mean, there you are, right there. Or unless it's something else. And then slammed on the top turnbuckle. And Louis has been busted open. And of course, no different from a shark. Uh-oh. Shattered Dreams. No, he does exist. Like you've seen the twins. You've seen Rose and Lily. Well, like he belongs to one of them. So that's how he got here, was through them. And the Diamond Destroyer. Wait, ref, what are you doing? Not sure what the ref was doing. 1, 2. Well, it didn't matter because AJ still wins it. Yeah, that's how Tomura came to be. Because before we didn't know who he was. But we have a new hardcore champion, and that is AJ. Although with the hardcore title, now he's got a target on his back because anybody can challenge for that title. But AJ wins it. A 3-star match for AJ. But anyway, Tomura, now you're up next. So what kind of match will this be? I like AJ. He's a cool kid, much like that Jake fellow. I'm not sure about Jake, but he is a snake. In fact, you could say he's Jake the Snake Buff Bagwell. But anyway, so I wonder what kind of match this is going to be. And I guess we can have it at WrestleMania. Why not? Wait. Sarah and Damien? Okay. Sub only in the ring? Well, let's see if I can do that. All right, here we go. And then I'm going to show off their new looks here. And I'll have Jessica Carr be the referee. Let's see. Pin sub, only in the ring. Okay, cool. Okay. And then there we go. And just so we can get a little bit more action, I mean, I don't mind doing, like, 1v1s, but just so we can get through the matches, we'll skip the entrances and get right to it. All right, so we got the Tomura's match, and if time permits, we'll still go to Carmelita, since Carmelita is Carmelita's still in the chat. All right, cool. But oh, I get it. You're Batgirl. Well, hey, you do a great job with your outfits there, Sarah. Although in the case of Tomura, that's not so much an outfit as it's more of his uniform. All right, here we go. Oh, nice spin kick, though. Yes, and Jose's here too. Jose is here too. Anyway, nice takedown onto Rose. Oh, I almost forgot. Let me turn on the HUD for this match there. There we go. That way I can at least remember who's in the lead and who's not. Anyway, kick right to Rose. And again, So it looks like the married couple is teaching the young couple a lesson. And Rose is not doing too well until that. Although Sarah, nice tornado DDT there. Now goes for the cover and a pin. One, only gets a one. Pressing down on the analog stick. Okay. Well, I only keep it on just for those 2 out of 3 fall matches and Iron Man, so I don't have to go to the menu. Pressing down on the analog stick. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to go into... there we go. I did not mean to go into free camp mode. But oh well, I was gonna need it anyway, so there you go. Oh, turn on the hub by pressing down. Oh, okay. L3. No, it didn't do that. All right. I tried it. I tried it. No, I tried it. All right, back to the match, though. Nice side kick there to Sarah Richards. 1, 2. Almost got that. Almost got the first fall. And now has the Blossom Bind. That's it. Blossom Bind. And then a moonsault into a German suplex. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. It didn't work. Not sure why that is. But or maybe it only works when you're actually playing the game. I'm not sure. 1, 2, nope. And of course, Tamora couldn't save her. In fact, Rose has been in there. Actually, both the ladies have been in there since the beginning. Wait, 1? Well, I'm not sure. I'm still as puzzled as you are, if I'm being honest with you. Now going for the Wolf Bar, or the Night Bar, only to get a knee for his trouble. 1, 2. Oh, that big kick out there by Tamora. Of course, Damien has a big match for the Undisputed Universal Championship, which he lost not too long ago against Luigi. I mean, of course, that has become a rivalry mainly over the championship and not so much on a personal level or anything like that. But then a kick to the side of the head, and whoa, nice strength there. And then a powerbomb onto Tamora. And then split the leg, Johnny. Only for him to get caught, and a wolf bomb. Or, no, the Tamora bomb. That's what I'll call it, the Tamora bomb. But, of course, these guys got to get back inside, or they'll lose a fall and be down by 1. But then Damien with a Tamora bomb of his own. Is he going to break it up, or... Well, he does break it up, but he also broke his neck. But that resets the count. And then smashed on the apron. Are you questioning whether or not he'd actually show to rescue his friends? Keep in mind, if he hadn't, they'd be still tied up, and you would not be you sure as heck weren't gonna be able to stop me. No, absolutely. That's the only thing I can think of as to why Dean was there. Atticus is a great teacher. He taught you how to use magic, along with Auntie Patty and Mrs. U, among others. All right, it's still 0-0 at this point. Now the ladies are back in. And then a head scissors takedown. Oh, Blossom Bind, got him again. Blossom Bind. Although Sarah was able to escape, though. But Sarah's still in trouble. Jose, Uncle AJ, where are you two? And of course, the ladies tag out. I was so busy looking at the chat, I didn't see the tag until just now. Wow, what a dive by Damian Richards. Well, yeah, that is true. To outpace Sarah in the ring, yeah. I mean, she'll be able to do that as she gets a little older. I mean, they're still youngsters, by the way. Now the count is up to 7. 8. And now Tamura could possibly win via count out. Oh, and an attack to Rose. That breaks up the count. And Tamura cannot save her. 1, 2. No. But look, from the looks of it, Rose was probably not expecting the tag. The cyber strike. And then single leg drop kick, though. Then a knee to the arm. And now another tag. Oh, and both guys look to get a move off. But instead, it's Tamura who does it. That trick knee that she hits. Okay. Oh, back elbow. And then a shotgun dropkick that does hit the side of the head. And a couple more head kicks a la Toshiaki Kawada. 1, 2. No. And Damien wondering, what do I have to do to put this boy down? And then slaps the chest, and oh, wow. And Damien's all fired up. Damian Richards. Wait, what's he doing? Oh, he's got the inverted figure 4. But Tamura, I'm not sure how he fought out of it, but he did. Not sure how Tamura was able to get out of it, but he did. And nice Phoenix splash, or or tope suicida, or whatever you call it, but it was still effective nonetheless. And he's going to go for it again, and he hits it again. A side drop kick. What a match this has turned into. I mean, it's already 4.5 stars there. He's like, geez, kid. And now Mr. Richards has been busted open. And like the wolf that he is smelling blood. But wants to win the match in the ring. Now goes for the cover. I mean, this has to... Well, that might have done it had it not been for... Sarah, although Tomura... Now he's got him in the Kimura lock. Tomura Kimura. And he makes him tap out, so Tomura wins the first fall. Tomura Kimura. Well, he rolls out for the moment, but... Back elbow. Off the ropes. Nice moonsault knee. Oh, wolf bite. That's what it's called. All right. Wow. A thrust kick, and that busted open Tomura. Now continues to go after the head, but then attack to Sarah. So Tomura and Rose have the first fall, but now Sarah looking to tie this match up again. And then a forearm shot, but then tags back to Damien. And now Tomura just begging him off. And well, if he wasn't a wolf, you would have mistaken him as a snake, because I was not expecting that. But instead, Tomura gonna try to finish him off here. And he hits it. And then a pin. 1, 2, 3. And Tomura wins it. He gets both falls.
Here are your winners.
It's a possible challenger to the Fireflower mixed tag team titles. That's something for Alexander and Diamond Sky to look out for, is those two. Although there was a match that was scheduled to be a #1 contender match, but it never got through. And plus, by the time I remembered it, one of the factions or one of the teams that were going to have it then broke up, so that kind of killed off anything. But of course, that's something that Diamond Sky will have to worry about, post Royal Retribution. But for the moment, all right. Next up is going to be, as promised, Carmelita Fox. And of course, Carmelita would have been up already had it not been for Tomura, but now Carmelita's up now. So let's see what Carmelita says. I do have a stopping time to where once I reach that time, I will let you know. Then I will let you know if we're in the middle of a match. That'll be the last match. Or if it just so happens before the next one, then we'll stop. But right now, this is Carmelita Fox's match. So I'll be interested to see what happens. Oh. So, all right. Well, I mean, I don't think I have a problem with that. War games. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have. All right. So, if I know Ruby, she'll probably put Yang in there. Then she'll put Blake. And then she'll have the Ice Queen. And then Ruby herself. Just put the... Wait, Violet wants to go first? Well then... Well, unless Carmelita... Oh, wait, I forgot. Carmelita is the ringleader in this. I know that Ruby Rose set this part up, but wait a minute. Carmelita, who should go first? Should it be Violet, or should it be someone else? Let's see what the order is from. This is from first, second, third, and then the person that enters last. So that's the order. That's the order. And before I go any further, let me and then I'll turn on the entrance since there's only going to be 2, so we'll do that. So Carmelita, who's going to go first, second, and third, and fourth? I guess Carmelita's probably typing it using Sly Cooper's account. Violet, Diamond Sky, yourself, and okay, so you're going to say Brenda for the last one. That's an interesting strategy. Okay, and then Brenda. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Carmelita, then Brenda. My bad. What is this other attire? Well... Okay, let me just make sure everything else is good. Alright, cool. Alright. So this is a little sample of what you're going to see, except it's going to be Ruby against the Mythic Elite instead of instead of the All-Star lineup of Carmelita, Diamond Sky, Violet, and Brenda. But for Ruby, I mean, they win this match, they'll have all the momentum they're going to need going into that match against Mythic Elite. So I'll be interested to see how these 4 team up. I mean, I have no issues with, 2 of them, or actually 3 of them, but Brenda will probably be the wild card. But I know that she'll give it her best, and that's all anybody could ever ask for.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
All right. So let's get our first contestant. And I think given the length of this match, this might be the last match of the show. But of course, for the people that will come after Carmelita, they'll be much closer to getting their match. So, and I'm very sorry to Jose and anybody else that wanted a match, but given my limited time, I really wanted to do this on Friday, but unfortunately, circumstances beyond my control, I had to move it to tonight. So, unfortunately, I won't. After this match, it's done. Which I know I understand. I understand the frustration from that, but my hands were tied. So, what could I do? Nonetheless, though, there you see Yang. Of course, Yang has been in many of these matches, so I imagine she's very familiar, though. Yeah, unfortunately not, Jose. But I mean, I tried to persuade you not to do it, but you did it anyway, and you lost. So it's like you made the bet, you lost, so now you got to pay for it. But as it is, there you see Violet.
And from Dallas, Texas, the WWE Women's World Champion and the Women's World Universal Champion, Violet Richards.
That being said, though, there you see Violet. Of course, Violet herself will, along with the rest of the Dragon Flowers, defend the championships against, two of her teammates, actually. Not as far as I know, though. Oh yeah, I forgot about that particular tag team match, which, again, I forgot completely because of the fact that, other show happenings were going on. And now, but now that, I will say this though, now that, now that Joshua James, because originally this Sunday, I was going to play some Mario Party Jamboree with Joshua as the guest of honor. However, if you saw what happened in part 1, he has a family emergency to take care of, so that has opened the door for something new this Sunday. And wow, what a spear, though. I mean, there really isn't any other championships I can put you in. being that I did not plan on what happened with, let's see, will the Super show be on Sunday? I'm thinking about that, but granted, that was not the original plan. The original plan was going to be, you know, playing some Mario Party Jamboree with Joshua, but now that fell off the table, because had it not fallen off the table, I would have had to do the show on Monday, given that I have a day off on Monday for Veterans Day, and because Saturday just so happens to be on the day that my grandmother would have turned 100 years old had she lived that long. So that's what I meant by my hands were tied. Now, can I move the show on Sunday? Well, if you guys want me to move it on Sunday, I can do that. And probably do something else on Monday. Because I understand not everyone's going to get Veterans Day off. And I forgot to mention that Ruby has the advantage in this case. And as that happens, here comes the trash can. And Diamond Sky trying to get some more toys. But yeah, I honestly did not know that, you know, so yeah, I kind of figured that's what it was, AJ, or why you were asking. I mean, I can move it to Sunday. I can always put something else on Monday, which I have no issue with. I'm just saying that the original plan was to do it on Monday since I was accounting for Joshua, but now that fell through, I can move it to Sunday. And as that happens, and a rake in the back with the long nails of the cat, known as Blake Belladonna. And a tap out by Yang, but you can't win the match yet, though. And hitting the head with a chair, and again. All right. So right now we have everybody except Ruby in there. And you have the mother-daughter combination. And Diamond Sky was going to try to save Violet, but then a spinning neck breaker from off the second rope on Violet. Hey, Diamond Light, what's up, man? Well, I'm going to say this, though. Due to circumstances... well, that was a mistake there. From Fortnite Dad? Well, the thing is, Weiss sometimes has her hair in a ponytail. And, well, here comes Carmelita Fox. And, of course, Carmelita ended up putting herself third in the match, which will definitely benefit her. And will give Brenda, who has very little experience in a match like this, all the more help that she'll have. Whereas at least Violet has been through this before. But anyway, back to Diamond Light. So there will be a change of plan. Instead of the show taking place on a Monday, it's going to now take place on Sunday, thanks to plans falling through At least when it comes to Joshua James, though. And hey, what's up, Brandon? So I can see how, you know, Carmelita wanted to give Brenda the best possible chance to do well in this match. But yeah, it's now going to be on Sunday night. Or Sunday, I should say. And now Violet going for a Diamond Slam. Well, now here comes the leader of Ruby. Ruby had the one-person advantage, or the power play advantage. But Brenda will have the actual advantage of being the last one to enter the ring and will be the freshest. And now it looks like the Cat and the Fox are going to fight. And we might just see those sharp teeth of Carmelita. The Violet Bullet? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be the Silver Bullet. Oh, and an accidental strike with that that hammer. Yeah, but all the tips and advice will not do you good. It won't do you any good until, let me see, to 2 newcomers on your server. I will say this, Brandon. If you're going to do that, please ask for permission. Don't just send it until I actually know who they are, because you never know. They could be people that I don't trust or anything like that. Anyway, as that happens, here comes Brenda. And it looks like Brenda's going to bring some more toys in. But yes, do let me know before you do anything else. I don't mind inviting people, it's just you got to tell me, otherwise. Because who knows, what if I don't want them in? You never know. Anyway, now it's time for the match beyond to begin. And getting hit in the head with a chair is Yang. And then, oh, hit with the sledgehammer in the back. Now at this point, any pinfall or submission attempt will win this match. Or successful attempt will win the match. All right, cool. So it's all good then. And then 2 of the ladies sent in the corner. And Ruby with a 450 splash, but she missed. And both Brenda and Diamond Sky still woozy in the corner. You got to wake up eventually. But Ruby doing exactly what they need to do, and that's isolate, double team and everything. And now a submission onto Diamond Sky, but Diamond Sky fights out of it. Now Carmelita, it looks like they're double teaming Weiss a little bit. And a tiger suplex by the Fox. And wait, what's with the sad face there, Brandon? Cuevas. No, sadly not. He didn't make it, but And it's not like I didn't try to get him a chance to earn it, you know. Anyway, a pinfall attempt, but broken up by Weiss. And now, wait a minute, a pin. Nope, broken up by Weiss. And then, wait, who's got what first? And we got a submission on Weiss. Weiss tapped out.
Here are your winners.
The Dragon Bite. I always forget the name of it. I don't know why. But anyway, congratulations to Violet on getting the submission on Weiss. Of course, Weiss was in their third, but yet Violet's experience in this match was very key to winning this. Carmelita very happy with her team. However, she will only be able to team up with one of them at Royal Retribution, though. I hate the people in it were not being taken seriously. I mean, Damien's on the card, and so is Joker. But I mean, I get it. Like, you and Jose, or rather, you and Brandon Cuevas want to be on it, and I understand. Oh, really, game? Well, I'll have to see you.